Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. This is insane. So the Flyers, they pick up a 3-2 win here in Game 6, and they are moving on to the second round for the first time since 2012. What is up, everybody? My name is Chris, and today I want to ask you guys a question to start off this video. Do you know what the number one song was in 2012? It was somebody that I used to know. The number one movie was The Avengers. And that was also the last time the Flyers made it past the first round where they defeated the Pittsburgh Penguins in 6 games in one of the craziest playoff series in probably NHL modern day history. And again, it's been a long time. 8 years for the Flyers themselves. 7 years for myself. I've been watching this team since 2012, 2013. If you did not know that, I know a lot of my viewers know that. I talk about that a lot. But that was the last lockout season. Flyers really struggled that year. And after that, they're on and off in the playoffs and such. 14, 16, and 18, they go up against really good teams, and they just could not get it done there in the first round. So this was the year, really, again, the whole pause of the season. You go through the round robin, and then you face Montreal. This was huge. I've talked about it before with just the way, if you know me personally, you know a lot of my life revolves around the Flyers. I mean, you see the room. I mean, it's just how I am. I fell in love with hockey at a young age. I believe I was either 9 or 10. I might have just turned 11. I honestly can't remember. But even still, it's that was when I really fell in love with it. I know the team wasn't great. I didn't know much. I used to sit there on NHL.com and used to read like Bill Meltzer and things along those lines, like for a long time, and things like that. And that's really how I got into this. And then I started doing these videos by myself, and it's really grown into this. I kind of rebranded the channel in 2017, and we kind of just went from there. So again, guys, I thank you all for all the support you guys have given me. Last video has gotten a lot of views. We got over 430 right now on that Niskanen suspended video. I think it's like 70 something comments, which is insane. A couple of dislikes, which I'm pretty proud of, but even still, let's get into this game. So Flyers, Canadiens, Game 6. No Niskanen, obviously. Ghost in for Niskanen, and then you have no Aubé-Kubel, JVR back in, Giroux at center. Flyers, they get the goal here on the first shot of the first period. Tip in front. It's a one face-off clean back. Provorov shoots it, deflects off of Konechny. Looked like the blade of his stick tipped it. Goes right by Price. 1-0 Flyers lead. Couple minutes later, Flyers, they get a power play. Can't really get much going, but they had a few chances. Then they get a chance here. Grant, behind the net, throws it in front to Hayes. He waits, holds, centers it, goes off of Price, and it's in. 2-0 Flyers lead right there. I was so happy when that puck went out. I was like, oh my God, go in, yes, because it just like trickled right over the line, and the Flyers had a 2-0 lead. Flyers ended up taking a penalty hill. I believe Myers, it was either a hold or a hook. I cannot remember right now. But again, 2-1. Suzuki gets one on the power play here. A lot of reaching on that penalty kill. It just seemed like all three guys in the middle were literally reaching with their sticks at the same guy, and it was just weird. So it's a 2-1 game there. Flyers get a couple power plays for this game, and they went 0 for 4. They didn't generate any goals, but shots on goal after the first period were 10-6 Montreal. Going into the second, couple minutes in, Michael Raffl gets the Flyers the lead, or he extends the Flyers lead to 3-1. As basically it was just like it looked like a weird play, and it just deflected. Like Sanheim sent it in front, deflected off of Raffl, kind of just like trickled in. That's Raffl's third of the tournament, and the Flyers get a 3-1 lead. Minute or so later, about a minute and a half, it is 3-2 right here. Suzuki gets his second of the game. It's a weird angle. It's weird defense. It's a great play by Drew, and really nice pass and find to even find Suzuki on that 3-2 game. And the Flyers, they were really on their heels here in this second period. There was just a lot of things where they were kind of just outnumbered a lot. They were scrambling to the puck and things along those lines. The Canadiens really controlled the pace of that second period, and they were, as I said, they were just outnumbered like everywhere and such. So again, the Flyers were really lucky to be up 3-2. So the shots after that period were still 10-6 Montreal. The shots in the period were 10-6, and the shots for both periods combined were 20-12. Flyers really had only 6 shots, and they had 1 for majority of it. Third period, Flyers, they're getting the puck to the net early. 3 shots in the first 3 minutes of that period. They were really clogging up everything. Everything is to the outside. The Flyers are playing so good on defense. They were really, as I said, clogging up everything. They really played that defense in the third period like they did in games 3 and 4. So again, they were really just playing good defensively, structured, and they were all over them at times. And again, The Flyers, they did a great job. So now the Flyers will move on to the second round since 2012 and will face the New York Islanders in round 2. Let's go, people. This is it. This is it. The Islanders are a very good team. They just dismantled Washington. They played very good. It's two teams that just played really tight defensive series. Both teams can score goals. I don't have any predictions right now. I'm ready to celebrate. The Flyers, they're going to the second round. That is huge. All right. This is very exciting for this franchise right now. It's been the first time you've been there in 8 years. So, you know what? Let's celebrate a little bit tonight. You know what, guys? Again, thank you for all the support lately. This is probably one of the most emotional videos I made. I know it kind of sounds like a little bit of an overreaction, but I'm really happy right now. I started to tear up and I cried a little bit as the game ended. I came up here, I went to click play, and I started crying again. So, again, guys, I seriously cannot thank you all for the support you've given me in these last couple years. I know the team hasn't been great from 17-18 and 18-19 when I really started doing this, and really started to revamp it. But again, I really do appreciate you guys, all the support I get, the comments, the likes, the shares on Instagram, the follows, the tweets on Twitter, everything. I really appreciate it. Me and Amadeo really appreciate you guys with the podcast. We're going to be doing an episode right after I'm done this video and editing it and things along those lines. So again, if you can't tell, I'm starting to tear up again. So I think I'm going to end this one here. The Flyers are moving on to the second round. Stay safe out there, guys. I love you all, and let's go Flyers.